Hi everyone, Misha the Word Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another book declutter / shelf redo. As you can see, my shelves are out of control, disorganized, and they really just need some revamping, redoing. So apparently my cat has to put her 2 cents in and let me know that, yeah, these shelves are horrible. Thank you, Sahara. And yeah, so I'm going to spend some time going through the books, decluttering, and that's just going to be the first part of the video. I'm going to split this up into 2 parts just because the last time I did this, I feel like it did take a short piece of eternity. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is the very, very bottom shelf on my bookshelf. There's no particular order to the shelf. That would be my cat, if you just heard that noise in the background. Apparently she's going to help, and by help I mean sit on my lap and do absolutely nothing helpful. Hold on, let's turn the camera. See, here is my little non-helper helper. Sahara. Yes, you're gonna kiss me. Okay, you're gonna kiss me. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Are you being shy? You being shy? Oh, don't lay on my arm. I need my arm for grabbing books and stuff. Okay, well, she's now laid on my arm and is now licking me and has just made this so much harder than it needs to be. You're lucky you're cute. You're lucky you're very, very, very cute. Okay, well, the people want to see the books, so Mommy's gonna turn the camera back around. Okay. So right away, I know Sandman is gonna go. I'm never gonna collect the rest of these, and with everything going on with Neil Gaiman right now, I don't feel the need to keep it on my shelf. It is going to be the same thing with American Gods. I just don't feel the need to hold on to this anymore. We're just gonna prop those up against here, and now Sahara is going. You do realize I'm not doing, excuse me, ma'am, I'm not doing this for your benefit. I'm doing this for my benefit so I can put more books on this shelf. I'm not doing this so you have another place to lay. Then for yeah, just sniff the books when I take them. Now, I will keep Good Omens because Good Omens is one of my favorite books, and I have no intention of getting rid of it anytime soon. Ma'am, this is not for your benefit, ma'am. Does anybody else's cat do this? That whenever they try to do something productive, the cat just has to help, and I'm putting that in air quotes because she's really not being helpful. Another book I know I can definitely get rid of off the shelf is Claimed. I did read this trilogy last year, and while I did enjoy it, I'm not going to reread it. And I do have these 2 Black Dagger Brotherhood like side story books. That one's Blay and Quinn, and then that one is Trez. Honestly, I'm more likely to reread this one because I love Blay and Quinn. This one, I feel like I could probably get rid of and be okay with. I do love the Black Dagger Brotherhood. But I realize I really only want to collect the main books. Is this a legacy book? Oh, it's bent. Okay, I actually really need to like look at what the full set of Black Dagger Brotherhood books are, like what's just in the main series, and then I can tell. Oh, this is a legacy book. Okay, yeah, I'm not so much into the legacy books. I mean, it's not that they're bad or anything, it's just I'm a bigger fan of the main series. Like, I'm more attached to the main series characters. So I think I can get rid of that one. This is the Black Dagger. This is a prison camp one. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is just one on its own. This isn't a part of the main series. So I do think I could let this one go as well. Yeah, like I said, I mainly just want to collect the main series. Not that this was bad or anything. This was good. Just, I think I just want the main, yeah, I just want the main series. So then we have Lover Unveiled, The Sinner, Savior. I'll say this is just a regular. I think this is just a regular Black Dagger Brotherhood book, right? This should be. Or is a book I had that just? Oh yeah, that's just the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and then Darius, which I did love that one. Also, I don't know. There's just something about like this cover. It's not the shirtless guy, I promise, but like the way the sword looks. And like the blue tones and everything, like I just really love that cover. Okay, and then I have a copy of The Lord of the Rings, which I bought secondhand, and like the cover is really nice. Like, look at that cover, and then the back cover's got Gandalf, and then, you know, we've got, you know. But I think this is all 3 books in one. Yeah, this is basically all 3 books in one. And though this is like a really, really, really nice edition, I've seen like really, really, really nice editions of The Lord of the Rings that are in like 3 separate books, and honestly I think I would prefer that to this, just because this does take up a lot of shelf space. And like if I just want to read, you know, when I reread the series, if I just want to reread one of them, I don't want to have to hold this big book full of all 3 of them just to read the first one. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to just get all 3 books separate. And I think that's everything off of the shelf for now. Because right now we're just decluttering. We're not really organizing per se. I think I just whoopsies. I think I'm just going to very quickly like move like my series of Unfortunate Event books. Whoops. See, not doing too great at this. Just want to move these so that way the shelf looks a little bit. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because I know there's books that are gonna have to come down on the shelf. Okay, reboot. Okay. But actually that made a good amount of space on this shelf. I'm actually really happy with that. And we'll just put these two back up here for now. Okay. Yeah, wow. And so far we've gotten rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. That's more than I expected. Whatever I get rid of will be going on my Pango books for a bit, and then whatever doesn't sell, I will be taking to my local secondhand bookstore that I go to get my store credit and then buy more books. Okay, so this shelf, I gotta move these books down. Can't let you see those books because those books. This is just, yeah. So these are, as you can tell, like my witchy / self-help / writing books. This shelf has some books missing due to my Keep It or on Haul It, which was posted before this. Right here, Escaping from Houdini. I know I want to keep this. I read it, loved it, but it definitely needs to go down here. I gotta try to fill that space, and otherwise the cat's gonna lay there. Again, as much as I may want to tidy this right now, this is not time for tidying. I don't think any of these books I'm going to get rid of. Ma'am, can you not? Ma'am. And there she goes. You are the cutest distraction in the entire world. And okay, I guess that's where she lives now. I guess that's where she lives now. Yeah, geez, I really would, bless you. You kind of deserve that though. These shelves are dusty. This I might actually want to put somewhere else so I actually get some use out of it. Like, it's a workbook and I've had this for how long and I haven't used it. So maybe I should put this with like my other journals and stuff and actually use it, because right now it's just sitting on my shelf doing absolutely nothing. Like, I should use this. And if I'm not gonna use this, like, I should, use it. So we're gonna take this off the shelf, but we are absolutely keeping that. Ma'am. Just ignores me. She doesn't care. No, you don't care, do you? God, you're the cutest thing in the world. I love you. Boy, do you make my life harder sometimes. I got this mini book of auras that I got from my best friend. I read through it. And sorry, Kelly, I'm not gonna keep it. I read through it and it was cute and all, but definitely not something I need to hold on to. I know I said I wasn't gonna organize, but I definitely just need to like bring that down. It looks weird just having one book. And then the only other books I was thinking about getting rid of are these two poetry books. Now the reason why I have these is years and years ago. Okay, so as you can see, this one's from like 2011. And then I think this one also might be from 2011. I don't know. But, so this is from World Poetry Movement, and basically you'd like submit a poem, and, like, for example, I'll just show you one of my poems. I'm not going to show you the poem, but yeah, very quickly go over. So this is a poem I wrote that was submitted. Now, they have, like, I've honestly never read through these. I just, like, looked for where my poems were. Actually, I don't even think I looked for where my poem was in this one. But, yeah, you had to pay you had to pay for these books. They didn't give them to you for free or anything. You had to pay for them, which in a way I feel like was kind of a way of like paying to get my poem in these books. Now, mind you, I would not consider myself a poet at all. Sahar, ma'am, you are making this so much harder than it needs to be right now. But basically, you know, I'm pretty sure we were all just paying to get our poems in here. And I'm sure there's probably some good poetry in here, but also I know my poetry was not good. So, like this poem, you can just read it for a moment. Like, it's not good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, 2011 was 14 years ago now. So this was like 19-year-old me, okay? I mean, I will say I did like what I wrote at the bottom. I can, there you go, you can read it. I mean, at the time, I felt like it was a huge honor and a great step in my writing career, but now I'm looking back and I kind of feel like I just got like duped into paying like $70 for these books. And, you know, yeah, so I don't feel the same way about them, and it's like realistically I do still have these poems, you know, in my art, like on a flash drive. I don't feel the need to hold on to these anymore, because I don't feel the same way about these achievements, because like I said, I feel like really if you didn't pay for the book, that your poem probably wouldn't have ended up in it. And you know what, I think I want to reserve space on my shelves for when I have books, my actual books published, or like for example with Evil Lives After. First of all, it's signed by Chuck, but it's also like, look, there's my name as the editor. Editing this book for my mentor is a much greater achievement than those are. Eventually having my own book published that I can have on a shelf is more of an achievement than that, because like I said, I'm pretty sure these were, you paid and that's how your poem got put in. So yeah, I've held on to these through so many moves for 14 years now, and I'm ready to say, you know what, I don't need you anymore. I've achieved more since this. Yeah, so I'm letting those go, which freed up quite a bit of shelf space. Okay, Kitty, you have to get off my lap because I have to get up. Get off. Get off. The cat is not happy that she had to move. And then we'll just put the knickknacks that were on here. I know some of these books also on this shelf will eventually end up on a keep it or on haul it, like I'll reread them and stuff, but for right now I don't feel the need to let any of them go. This shelf is mainly Edgar Allan Poe classic novels and my Game of Thrones books, plus Fire and Blood, which, oh my god, just oh my god, I finally read it this year and just oh my god. How many times can I say oh my god? Ignoring the light bulb, which I did not put there. Yeah, this shelf I want to keep. This is actually a really cool book that I got for $3 at the secondhand bookstore I like to go to, and it has a couple of Marlowe and Shakespeare's plays. I did have a huge book of Shakespeare's plays, but as you saw, I did get rid of that when I was back home in PA. I don't need it, but the main reason I bought this, besides the fact it's $3, is that it has Macbeth, and I do love Macbeth. Macbeth is one of my favorites, and plus, like, it was only $3, and I mean, look at how nice this is. Like, it's got major shelf appeal. So, definitely keeping that, and I just need to really make the shelf better. Okay, so now this shelf. Oh, God. Oh, there, okay. I can't let you see those 3 books because those 3 books are for an upcoming video. This is like my collector's edition shelf, and my Grishaverse books that are not special edition. I will eventually try to be getting these in special edition. Now, okay, I already know what everyone's gonna ask. Michelle, why do you have 2 copies of The London Seance Society by Sarah Penner? A, I love this book. I really, 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 really love this book. But the reason I have 2 is this is a special edition copy that Sarah Penner personally autographed for me when I met her. And I got this copy so that way, if anybody wants to borrow this book, I can loan out this copy and not give them the fancy signed copy that is one of my most prized possessions, and if our apartment was ever on fire, would definitely be one of the things I would be grabbing for. Obviously, the cat comes first. But yeah, that book, yes, definitely up there. And also, like, I don't want to ever risk ruining this copy, so I have this copy to read. Just for myself, and like if this copy gets beaten up, if it gets damaged or whatever, I got it, you know, at the library secondhand. Somebody must have donated it. I bought it, but then I have my pretty treasured copy. Originally I was going to keep these together, but I might move this down to that shelf all the way down there for now, so I am going to move that. And I did get the special edition of The Lost Apothecary, which that was one of the books I moved off of this shelf, so because I'm gonna feature it in a video that I'm gonna be filming. I'm also keeping this. I know I'm keeping this one because the next time I meet Sarah Penner, I would love to have her autograph the collector's edition of The Lost Apothecary and have them displayed, because she is legitimately one of my favorite authors, one of the nicest people I've ever met, and like I just want to have special edition signed copies of all her books because I love her that much. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna move it down. It does feel wrong. It does feel a little wrong to me to separate authors' books, but this is the special edition shelf. I have Verity, which I'm eventually going to put in a keep or on haul. I have my special editions of The Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. I absolutely love them. This shelf I know I need to redo because I did just get some, you know, like special editions and all that. I like this whole shelf just needs to be redone. But for now, I'm going to leave these books where they are. I love how I said I wasn't going to do any rearranging, but that's exactly what I'm doing. And then I have my favorite book from the Night World series, Dark Angel. I may eventually repurchase all of these in the singular because I did have them in like the big books where there's like multiple stories in them, and I realized I'm just not a fan of those kind of books. So I'm going to move that one down, and then I have my advanced potion making book, which I need to fix and redo. I think for now I'm just going to put that there. And then I have the books that you guys cannot see. But yeah, this shelf is going to need, all my shelves are going to need to get redone. Because, oh no. No, the damage on the collector's edition of Divergent. No! Okay, my heart's broken. Okay, so now we have my Harry Potter shelf, which is obscured by books I brought home from Pennsylvania. So I'm currently actually rereading through this series. And I'm very excited because I found the 10th book used on Amazon, and it's going to be arriving. And then once it does, I'm going to do a full video about this series, which I love. And I mean, I know I've got some of the hardcovers, like some of them are soft covers. None of these books match, but the series is so hard to find. This is a book for a video, but also that is a book I haven't read yet, so it does not belong on the bookshelf. This is only for books I've read. I'm gonna probably leave these up here for now. I might move them down. I really don't know how I want to redo this bookshelf. Careful, 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 don't drop anybody. Anybody else feel that way with their books? It's like, do not drop anybody. Okay. So obviously, I'm keeping these. Obviously, I'm keeping these. Tom Felton will eventually be on a keep it or on hold pile because I read it once. Yeah, it was good, but I'm not a big biography person. But nobody asked for your opinion. But yeah. So I gotta figure, I mean, I'm gonna keep it for now. Now, here's a problem. So as we all know, Scholastic did not renew Mina Lima's contract to do these books. I never got Prisoner of Azkaban, and I've seen the new edition of Goblet of Fire that's supposed to be based off of what Mina Lima did, and no. These are beautiful. These are gorgeous. Like, there's no denying the amount of love and care and everything that was put into these. But we're never going to get these as a complete set. Like, never. So I don't think I need to hold, as much as I love these and as beautiful as these are, I think I need to just let them go. Which sucks because they're beautiful, but I'm not going to buy Prisoner of Azkaban knowing that that would be the last one and that we're never going to get the rest of them. I'm the only thing I'm hesitating about is I remember my boyfriend buying this for me. I can't remember if we were officially dating yet or not, but he bought this for me after I had kidney stone surgery as like a get well present. He bought this for me. So like I would feel bad about like getting rid of it because he got it for me. But at the same time, I don't think he would care, especially if it frees up some shelf space, which he knows I'm limited on, but also if they're not making the rest of these books, why do I want to hold on to this? So yeah, you know what? I think it needs to be done. I am really shocked that I did that. But I'm not going to change my mind. But yeah, these are all staying. And then up here, you know what? A History of Magic. I read through it once, maybe twice, and I just don't think I'm going to pick it up again. I'm keeping my illustrated Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's beautiful. Quidditch Through the Ages was given to me as a gift. And I'm sure that, you know, it doesn't come out or anything. You know what? I have the edition from when I was a kid, and unlike Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I don't feel like when I have a child, like, this would be as interesting, you know, looks-wise, as, like, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So I think I wasn't seeing that coming either. I think I'm going to get rid of that, but I'm keeping Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And now the Film Vault books I have not read through. Well, actually, you know, let me move this down quick and then I can... Oh, that won't even fit on the shelf. Okay, cool. These are going to also be in the future. Keep it or on haul it. Just because, you know, I just did my Harry Potter Keep It or on haul it. I posted that. And I'm sure there's a lot of similar information in these that there was in those. Maybe it might be a little different, but these, I mean, these are so pretty. I love the way they look up here. So I don't know, and obviously my Tales of the Beelzebard, not getting rid of. So I just need to put a few things back, and we'll count how many books I got rid of. Okay, so let me move the lamp if possible. Okay, so here are the 14 books that I'm getting rid of. Like I said, I will eventually be repurchasing the Lord of the Rings. Like a nicer editions, because I've seen a couple with the books all separated. And then I got the tiny little book back here. But yes, so altogether, 14, yeah, it was 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books I decluttered. Wow. I was not expecting to get rid of that many. I'm most shocked about getting rid of these Harry Potter ones. Yeah. But there's just no point. So, yep, this is just a brief overview of what the shelf is looking like now. The next video will either be me reorganizing this / making it look better, or it'll be the books that I don't really want you to see because I'm hauling those, or it might be me finally getting the last book in the series that I needed to complete that series. So yeah, just stay tuned and we'll see what happens next, because I'm not even 100% sure. All right, I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.